Have you ever felt like you were doing everything right, eating less, skipping dessert, cutting back on carbs, but the scale just won't budge? Maybe your clothes still feel snug, or your energy dips by mid-afternoon, even when you've had a healthy breakfast. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone, and the truth is, the problem may not be how much you're eating, but what you're eating. Here's something surprising. There are a handful of common healthy foods, things we've been told are good for us, that can actually slow down fat loss, spike inflammation, and mess with your metabolism, especially as we age. And the fix isn't complicated. You don't need a trendy diet, extreme workout, or expensive supplement. What you need is a smarter swap, simple changes that help your body burn more fat, stabilize blood sugar, and boost energy naturally. Think of it like this. If your body is a fireplace, some foods are like wet wood. They just sit there, smoldering, never catching flame. But the right foods, they're like dry kindling, easy to ignite, steady, and warm. They help your metabolism stay lit, so your body can actually use the fat it's been storing. And here's the good news. This isn't about cutting out everything you love. It's about replacing 5 common foods, things that might be stalling your progress, with smart science-backed swaps that help your body burn fat more efficiently. You'll learn what everyday health food can actually increase belly fat, which breakfast staple slows metabolism, and what to eat instead. Why one swap can improve mood and waistline in just days. How to avoid a common ingredient that causes brain fog and fatigue. And a simple pantry upgrade that makes meals more filling and fat-burning. And I'll walk you through it all step by step with plain English science, simple analogies, and habits you can try today. Because here's the truth. Losing weight in your 60s or beyond isn't just about vanity, it's about strength, mobility, feeling sharp, aging well. When you eat in a way that supports your body's natural fat-burning rhythm, everything gets easier, from walking upstairs to waking up energized. And yes, science absolutely backs this up. But I'll keep the research simple so it feels like a helpful conversation, not a lecture. Ready to feel better in your own body without extreme diets or fads? Let's get into the first surprising food swap. It just might change the way you think about breakfast. The first swap, cereal, for protein-rich breakfasts. Let's start with one of the most common healthy foods people reach for in the morning, cereal. Even the ones that look healthy. Whole grain flakes, granola or oat clusters, often come loaded with sugar and processed carbs. And here's the kicker, most of them have very little protein. That's a problem, especially if you're trying to lose weight or maintain strength as you age. Here's what researchers have found. Eating a high-carb, low-protein breakfast like cereal with skim milk or even a slice of toast with jam can cause your blood sugar to spike early in the day, and what goes up must come down. That crash a couple of hours later, that's your body begging for more sugar, more snacks, more coffee, and more fat storage. But when you eat protein in the morning, your body responds very differently. Protein helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce cravings, and kick your metabolism into gear. In fact, studies show that eating 20 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast helps with fat loss, improves focus, and even protects muscle, which is so important after 60. Think of it like this. If your metabolism is a fire, cereal is like tossing in crumpled paper. It burns fast and fizzles out. Protein is like putting on a slow-burning log, steady, reliable energy that lasts. So here's a simple swap. Replace your morning cereal with a protein-rich breakfast. That could be a couple of scrambled eggs with sautéed spinach and a sprinkle of feta, Greek yogurt, plain, unsweetened, with berries and chia seeds, a quick protein smoothie with frozen fruit, almond butter, and a scoop of clean protein powder. None of that needs to be complicated, but it does need to be intentional. One woman I worked with, she's in her late 60s, swapped her morning granola for a veggie omelette. Within a week, she noticed fewer afternoon crashes, less mindless snacking, and a looser waistband. No strict diet, just a smarter start to the day. Have you ever eaten breakfast and felt hungry again an hour later? That's a sign your meal was missing the protein your body needs to feel full and energized. So here's your action step. Tomorrow morning, skip the cereal box. Build your breakfast around protein. Aim for at least 20 grams, about 2 eggs plus some Greek yogurt, or a small smoothie can get you there easily. Your body will thank you, you'll feel more stable, less hungry, and your metabolism will start working with you instead of against you. And remember, even after 60, your body is still capable of powerful change. A small shift like this one can be the first domino that changes everything, energy, mood, and waistline included. If this insight is helping you, go ahead and subscribe. We've got more simple science-backed tools coming your way that you can actually use. The second swap, flavored yogurt for full-fat, unsweetened yogurt. Let me ask you something. Have you ever reached for one of those little flavored yogurts, thinking it's a light, healthy snack? Maybe one with fruit on the bottom, or a label that says low-fat or 0%. You're not alone. Those yogurts have been marketed for years as a smart choice. But here's the truth. Most flavored yogurts are sugar bombs in disguise. Even healthy brands can pack in 15 to 20 grams of added sugar. That's more than 5 teaspoons in a tiny cup. And what's worse, the fat has been stripped out, which is the part that actually helps keep you full and supports your hormones. Here's what researchers have found. When we eat sugary, low-fat foods, our insulin, the hormone that stores fat, goes up. Over time, this makes it harder to burn fat, easier to gain it around the belly, and can even lead to mood swings and brain fog. But here's the good news. Full-fat, unsweetened yogurt, especially the Greek kind, does the opposite. It keeps you fuller longer, feeds the good bacteria in your gut, which plays a role in weight and mood, and supports healthy metabolism. Think of it like this. Low-fat flavored yogurt is like a pretty balloon. It looks light and fun, but it's mostly air and sugar. Real full-fat yogurt is like a solid meal in disguise. It's nourishing, grounding, and gives your body the real fuel it needs. So here's a simple food swap. Replace sugary flavored yogurts with full-fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Then dress it up yourself naturally. Try adding a few fresh or frozen berries, they're low sugar and antioxidant rich. A sprinkle of cinnamon, great for blood sugar. A few chopped walnuts or pumpkin seeds for healthy fats and crunch. One viewer emailed me last month and said, "I thought I was doing everything right, but once I switched out my strawberry yogurt cups for plain Greek yogurt with blueberries, I stopped craving cookies at night." That's no coincidence, it's chemistry. When you stabilize your blood sugar, cravings often disappear on their own. So here's your action step. Go check your fridge. If there are flavored yogurts in there, flip them over and look at the sugar content. Then next time you shop, grab a tub of plain, full-fat Greek yogurt instead. The taste might be a little tart at first, but give it a few days, your taste buds and your waistline will adjust. And remember, you don't need to be perfect to make progress. You just need to be a little wiser about what fuels your body well and what doesn't. The third swap, vegetable oils for olive oil or avocado oil. Now here's one most people don't see coming, because it's hidden in nearly everything. I'm talking about vegetable oils like canola, soybean, corn, and sunflower oil. These oils are in salad dressings, snack foods, even healthy frozen meals. But here's the deal, they're highly processed, unstable at high heat, and packed with something called omega-6 fatty acids, which in excess can lead to inflammation. Why does that matter? Because inflammation makes it harder for your body to burn fat. It slows metabolism, raises stress hormones like cortisol, and increases your risk of everything from joint pain to brain fog to belly fat. Here's what researchers have found. The average diet today contains way too many omega-6s and not enough omega-3s, the healthy fats that reduce inflammation. That imbalance throws your whole system off, especially as we get older. Think of it like this. Imagine your body is a car. Healthy fats, like those in olive oil and avocado oil, are like clean, high-quality fuel. But vegetable oils are like dumping sticky sludge into the engine. It may run for a while, but eventually things start to break down. So here's a smart, simple swap. Replace processed vegetable oils with healthy, anti-inflammatory fats like extra virgin olive oil, great for salad dressings, drizzling on veggies, or low-heat cooking. Avocado oil, neutral flavor, great for higher heat cooking like stir-fries or roasting. Here's one more reason to make the switch. Studies show that people who use olive oil regularly tend to have lower body fat, better heart health, and improved brain function as they age. This isn't just about looking better, it's about feeling sharper, stronger, and more energized in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Here's your action step. Check your pantry. If your cooking oils include canola, corn, or vegetable oil blend, swap them out. Use up what you have if you must, but don't buy them again. Instead, invest in one good bottle of olive oil and a clean avocado oil for cooking. That one change can lower inflammation, support fat burning, and even help your joints feel better over time. And just like that, with one little switch, you're feeding your body real fuel instead of fake fats. Change really is possible, and it starts with these small but mighty decisions. If this tip's been helpful so far, take a moment to subscribe. We've got more science-made simple tools coming your way to help you stay strong, clear, and energized at any age. The fourth swap: diet products for real, whole foods. Now this next one might sound a little strange at first, especially if you've been told that low-calorie or diet foods are the key to weight loss. But here's what I want you to consider. Many diet foods actually make it harder to lose weight. I'm talking about things like sugar-free yogurts or pudding, low-calorie frozen dinners, artificially sweetened drinks, protein bars that read like a chemistry set. On the surface, these foods sound smart: fewer calories, less fat, no sugar. But here's what researchers have found. When we eat ultra-processed diet foods, the body gets confused. The artificial ingredients mess with hunger hormones, disrupt digestion, and can even make us crave more sugar later. And that's not all. Studies show that artificial sweeteners like sucralose and aspartame can interfere with gut bacteria, insulin response, and appetite regulation. Think of it like this. Diet products are like fake friends. They seem helpful at first, but over time they let you down. Real food, on the other hand, shows up nourishing, steady, and trustworthy. So here's the simple, empowering swap. Replace diet foods with real, whole foods, even if they're slightly higher in calories. Your body knows how to handle real food. It digests it better, uses it more efficiently, and signals "I'm full" more clearly. Instead of a low-calorie frozen dinner, try grilled chicken or salmon with roasted vegetables. Instead of a protein bar, grab a boiled egg and an apple with nut butter. Instead of a diet soda, try sparkling water with lemon or a splash of pomegranate juice. And here's something encouraging. One of my clients in her early 70s was drinking 3 diet sodas a day. She thought it helped her manage cravings, but when she swapped them for unsweetened iced tea with mint and a squeeze of lime, her sugar cravings dropped dramatically, and she lost 6 pounds in 2 months without changing anything else. Why? Because real food creates real results. No trickery, no magic ingredients, just nutrients your body understands. Here's your action step. Take inventory of your kitchen. Are there low-calorie, sugar-free, or guilt-free snacks in your fridge or pantry? Try replacing just one of them this week with something made from whole, recognizable ingredients. Trust your body, give it what it really needs, not what the label says is better. And remember, your body is still incredibly responsive, even now. When you start feeding it real food, you'll feel it: more energy, less bloating, better sleep, and yes, easier weight loss. The fifth swap: white bread for fiber-rich whole foods. Let's talk about something almost all of us grew up eating: white bread. It's soft, it's comforting, and it shows up everywhere. Sandwiches, toast, dinner rolls, even those healthy wraps that look harmless. But here's the truth. White bread is what we call a refined carbohydrate, meaning all the fiber and nutrients have been stripped away. What you're left with is something that turns into sugar almost instantly once you eat it. And here's what researchers have found. Refined carbs like white bread spike blood sugar fast, trigger cravings, and lead to fat storage, especially around the belly. Worse, over time they can affect memory, energy, and even mood. Think of it like this. Eating white bread is like throwing kindling into a fire. It burns up in seconds, then leaves you with nothing but smoke. You feel hungry again an hour later, reaching for more snacks, and the cycle repeats. So what's the better move? Replace white bread with fiber-rich whole foods that fuel your body more steadily. Here's why fiber matters so much, especially after 60. Fiber slows down digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, feeds healthy gut bacteria, and helps you feel fuller longer. That means fewer cravings, better digestion, and more consistent energy throughout the day. And here's the bonus. A fiber-rich diet is one of the simplest, most effective ways to support weight loss without extreme diets. It also supports heart health, brain clarity, and even joint comfort. So here's your easy food swap. Instead of white bread, try sprouted grain or 100% whole rye bread. Instead of white pasta, try lentil, chickpea, or zucchini noodles. Instead of white rice, rutio, try quinoa, cauliflower rice, or farro. And instead of trying to find the perfect healthy bread, you can also build meals around real fiber-rich foods like cooked oats with flax seeds and blueberries, steamed broccoli, roasted carrots or sautéed greens, beans, lentils, and sweet potatoes. One woman who started this swap told me, "I never thought adding more food would help me lose weight, but replacing white bread with veggies and beans made all the difference. Her digestion improved, she felt more full after meals, and her belly bloat vanished in just a couple of weeks." Here's your action step. Look at what you're using for sandwiches, snacks, or sides. If it's made with white flour, try switching to a version that lists whole grains, beans, or vegetables as the main ingredient. It might take a little adjusting, but the payoff is big. More stable energy, fewer cravings, and easier fat loss. And just a quick note, you don't have to give up every slice of bread forever. This isn't about perfection. It's about making better choices more often and giving your body the fiber, fuel, and nutrients it actually needs to feel amazing. You've got this. Your body knows what to do, and when you feed it right, it responds beautifully. So let's bring it all together. You've just learned 5 powerful food swaps that can help your body burn fat more efficiently, support your energy, and make healthy aging a whole lot easier without counting calories or following some extreme diet. Let's quickly recap what we covered. Swap sugary cereals for a protein-rich breakfast. This sets your metabolism on the right track and keeps hunger in check. Swap flavored, low-fat yogurts for full-fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt. This helps stabilize blood sugar, improve gut health, and reduce cravings. Swap vegetable oils for olive oil or avocado oil. These anti-inflammatory fats help your body burn fat and feel better. Swap diet foods for real, whole foods. Ditch the artificial stuff and give your body what it truly understands. Swap white bread for fiber-rich whole foods. You'll stay fuller longer, feel more energized, and support better digestion. Now, none of these swaps are earth-shattering on their own, but when you put them together, that's when the magic happens. That's when your body begins to respond with more energy, clearer thinking, fewer cravings, and yes, natural, steady weight loss. And here's what I want you to remember. It's never too late to feel better. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's been waiting for you to give it the right tools. So here's a simple thing you can do today. Pick just one of these swaps, whichever feels the easiest, and try it. Maybe tomorrow morning, you scramble a couple of eggs instead of pouring cereal. Or maybe you swap your light salad dressing for one made with real olive oil and lemon. Small, consistent changes beat giant, unsustainable ones every time. And the best part? These swaps don't take away pleasure, they add it. Real food tastes better, fuels better, and leads to a more energized, comfortable life. So as you step back into your kitchen this week, ask yourself, what can I swap, just one thing, that supports the version of me I want to become? Stronger, clearer, more alive. That's not a fantasy. That's a future you can create, one small, smart choice at a time. If this video gave you something useful today, take a second to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know which swap you're trying first. I'd love to cheer you on. More tools, more support, and more science-made simple videos are coming your way. Because this journey, you're not on it alone. We're in this together. You've got this.